Hey guys, Brenny here, and welcome to a BeastCraft episode. Now, I've spent some time preparing the world for this episode, and I still missed a bit, by the way. That's meant to be grass. But I have no food, no armor, which I went mining for. I'll get to all the updates. But firstly, you guys left the comment for the bows that 1 and 8, which would have been that one there, were the best two bows. So I'm going to add them two together that someone else suggested. I don't quite know who, but we'll actually use this grass that I have on us. But yeah, Gleechy also left us a present here, which is very kind of him because he knows I need saplings. I don't know what I'll use the TNT for, but I'm sure I will. But this steak right now, very important to us as I do not want to die. Now, you may have noticed, if you really are watching, the things have changed just from like me scooting my camera across there. But I've made the river over here a bit more shapy because I noticed in the minimap that it was directly straight through there and it just didn't look good. I will be doing it to that side in the future, but this side was the most important side. I went and replaced all of that I could find the sand. That's actually another island. Actually, is it? Or is it just behind it? You'll see a wall there. That's actually where our wall's going to be, and all this area is going to be the Forbidden Forest. I've also decided to do a change to the staircase down here. I'm going to make it so it only will open during the daytime, but there's a lever or maybe a pressure plate. So maybe I'll have like a lever on a block here that you pull, and if it's daytime, the doors will actually open. If not, they won't open, and that allows the player to be more active with it, because I thought it was kind of stupid that it just always self-opened, if that makes sense. There used to be water and beach here, heaps of beaches around. I want to show you guys where that wall is, but it's pretty far down there. Another thing you won't notice is I added to the mines about 50 blocks in each direction so that I get more coverage with my anti-mob spawning. Also, I did get some diamonds. I needed some diamonds. I only had 7 left, which would have been too short from making this, and I would have needed more in the future anyway. So yeah, I will replace this. Then we are going to, oh God, add the bows together, enchant these with the level 30. And then I'll be back and we should be designing the pathway. Now, I'll give you an example how I want to do that as well. I need to make a bridge here. I'm tired of running across here and I haven't been able to enderpearl around because my boots broke. What else did he give us? Oh, I'll show you guys how many saplings I have too. I don't know where I've been collecting them. This is all of our saplings. All the members have contributed. I'm very thankful for that too, because I'll probably need more. Wow, I'm not going to bring all them on me. But yeah, I plan on doing the wall like this. We'll get out some saplings so I can do a really good example. So, oh, we need a pathway block too. We'll get wood as a pathway block. So the server's been a bit laggy today, which is sad. Let's say the pathway goes like this and there, and that's where the thing is here. In this gap here, instead of just putting trees that people could walk through, I will also be adding extra blocks to make it so it's impossible. You have to follow the pathway, which will make the players go through a longer route. And it's just so that people can't walk directly through there. Also, around this whole little island area that I've cut off, I will be adding signs that just say from this point on, you're not allowed to break any blocks, because I don't want people climbing on there thinking it's a normal island, because I want it to look very natural. And hopefully if it does fool someone and they do start breaking my blocks, at least that means it is very natural. I was wondering where my helmet went. But yeah, I'm going to go to the ender farm and add these bows together and enchant these, and I'll show you guys what I get. Okay guys, so I tried to add the bows together and it was too expensive or some crap, so I put the other bow in here. I've decided to get the infinity bow because I like infinity, and it also does have the punch too. I've also got the levels, so we can name it Dark Bow, which is just awesome. But yeah, I will probably end up making like a perfect set of gear, like I said, and making the little Iron Man suit. But right now I don't have a proper area where I would like to stay. Like, I've only got this little island that I can't remember if I mentioned, but I'm cooking, well, growing potatoes over there, which Elated gave me. Heaps of members have given me stuff to do with my build, so I want to thank them for that. And I just wanted to make sure. On the helmet, I got that, which I'm happy about because I go underwater quite often. And I got protection 4, which isn't too good. Wow, solid amount of lag right now. But yeah, let's see. Oh, we still take a fair bit of damage. We really do need feather falling. But I did want to show you guys the wall, which is... So that's where the lake was. The wall is here. Oh wow, I thought I would have got right beside it then. Let me just pop up over here. This is the wall. It just goes across. It's going to be based on Age of Empires, just because I said most of my builds are going to be based on Age of Empires. Which other people are doing too. That we didn't copy each other or anything. I just want to say that. It's just we both randomly popped up with the idea because Age of Empires 2 came out in HD, so we have been playing it. But the one thing I did want to show you was, I believe it's on this side. If it's not on this side, I'm going to be pissed. I don't think it's on this side. Or is this it? I don't know. I know there was a huge ravine under somewhere here. This does not look like a huge ravine, but it could be a secret room. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, there's a lot of caves and stuff in this area, which I will get to. But yeah, I'd like to make some into like a secret house. I think that'd actually be pretty cool. So yeah, let's get to doing the pathway. I'll come back when it's started. Maybe I'll just mark it out with like one line of gravel and then we can go through and I'll show you guys how it works, because it's going to be a lot of playing around and all I'm doing is making a path. It's not as if I'm making anything that's going to be like the most amazing build you've ever seen. Yeah, see that sand is on the other side of this because this actually connects to like a big island. Although I could actually probably live on this side and have this side as just the mini game, and maybe have like a gate here with an entrance, and the road will weave through up to the sacred runes. And then on this side we could have our house, our Iron Man suit thing, and another thing I wanted to get your opinion on. I'm gonna make little walls, and in Age of Empires things are color coded, and I don't know what color to go. I was thinking purple, but red and blue are just like generic colors, that like red versus blue, you know? Is this the side with the hole? Where is that hole? I have no clue where it is, guys. But yeah, I'll get to making the pathway. Okay, guys, so I've marked out the path. Now, I originally started it a bit thicker. I'll show you guys. As you'll see, it's like very patchy, and I didn't like that at the start. Then I realized that's how it would be. It's meant to like kind of look like worn down parts. One thing I did want to do though was make it so you could walk up these parts. Maybe like that. That looks so bulky though. But you don't want one. Maybe I could have 2 on that one side. There we go. And maybe like a grass block there. Alright, that's a bit better. Anyway, so as you can see down here, it gets a bit thicker. We go through where there was water. This was just me digging like a random shape. And we eventually go to... Where is it? Well, a bit of lag today. Gee willikers. We'll get all that fixed though. We are looking into all these server issues, even on the other BeastCraft. Alright, so I've got it leading up to the wall. Now, this was originally where I was going to have like the archway, 2 pillars, and this area would be my little area, although I don't really like this area. I suppose my area could be a bit more over there. I just don't like this sandy area. It looks pretty dodgy. Oh, actually, I believe on the other side of here is some more water, and my plan was to actually connect them. Yeah, so I might be able to do that and actually pretty this area up. But anyway, when I left off before, I was digging into like a random cave. I just walked in it and I started following around, putting torches in there, and I actually found 2 mob spawners, which I believe will be under this area that we could incorporate into the build. But yeah, I'll show you my other idea. So there was going to be a crack there, and there would have been a sign like to the mini game, and I thought that would have been fun. And then we could have had the main doorway down here with the archways, and maybe just brought this mountain back a bit. And then this would have a nice, solid, nice looking pathway to about here, where there'd be a dock with boats, and I'd make some boats. And maybe we could bring another little short, light pathway to the main path here. And that could also be a way to the minigame. Wow, that cave looks just, it's so alluring. I really want to go look in there. No, we won't. Oh, we'll break these torches actually, so I know that I haven't been in there. Because I'll probably look at those torches like, yep, search that cave, all good, and I'll BB completely off. But yeah, that's how the pathway is going to be. I'm gonna go through and like lighten it up like I did with the start part. Now I need to do the trees. I got some bone meal off some of the members, so thank you very much for that. I'm just annoying, but I'm hoping they have like these items spare instead of like I'm not taking their actual stash. I've told them that, but I don't know if I mentioned that I want to do this differently, but I do. Yeah, so I'll get to continuing the path once it's thinned out to a point that I like it. I might mark out another path, like that main path that I was saying. The whole point of the path being thinner is because we're going to do bone meal around it, and I'll also do something like this so that you can see it's been walked through. There's no grass, and this is what I'd say is like a dead bit of area, you know, from people walking over it. So we'll do it like that, and once you do that, I think it'll start looking really good. There'll be a lot more flowers because I'll use bone meal everywhere. I might even wash away all this grass so that I can get more flowers. The trees, I need to remember how to make like the big trees, because I want to make sure around the path are bigger trees, and then further into the forest they can get smaller and more dense. So I've got to figure out how to glitch that, because I remember I used to do this and then put the sapling there, and when the sapling growed, it only forced itself to become a big tree. So that was a pretty cool thing, and I'd like to know if that still works. But another time I did it not too long, it was a while ago, but it was way after I had figured out how to do that. I did it, and the tree was huge. It was honestly, it was a monster of a tree, so we don't want that either. But yeah, I'll get back to this path. Okay guys, so I've planted the trees beside the path. These are the ones that are going to be going the closest. The rest will all be a bit further back, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm a bit worried about this area, to be honest. See, like, look at this area. I even did, like, I've put all the trees one higher than they should be. And that still wasn't good enough here, unfortunately. Oh, I still touched that. I suppose that's kind of nice, I suppose. You can still walk through there, that's good. But what I'm doing is, once they've grown, is I'm going to do this, and it will give them an extra bit of height in the way they look, and it will also, holy crap, my inventory is full, give us the space we need. Unfortunately, here wasn't a good example, but actually I'll show you a great example, is the ones over here. These are connected at the tops. Wow, there is cars drag racing outside. Yeah, look at all these. They're all connected at the canopy, I believe the word is, and they look good. I've got to make sure I hit every single tree that has grown. So I'll probably go up and down the path a few times. Once all of these trees have grown, which, you know, we'll speed up the growing process. We'll just bone meal them. If I stand closer to them and actually hit them with bone meal, it actually works a lot faster. I'll do this whole area around us, and oh, I might actually oh, that was weird. Might custom make this whole area, like grow them. If they don't look good enough, I will cut them down. Like, these are a bit low here, aren't they? But these big ones, look at that. They're two monsters. That looks great right there. This one probably won't. Oh no, that one was good. That one was good. That pissy little one there, not what we want. Not what we want. So I might cut down the small ones and keep growing them until we get the ones that we want. Come on, monster. That one's alright. We just don't want the ones that would have originally been one high, like that, this one, those two. They need to be two high so that when we put the block under them, they're at least 3 high. That one was quite tall. There's another one high one that we'll chop down, and I'll keep doing that. I'll chop these ones down and redo them, and we have to go all the way down the pathway, so I suppose I could do like a run as we do it. Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought I'd be constantly like wasting bone meal, but we got a fair bit of trees out of this like stack. Then the rest, well, that is a dodgy excuse of a tree right there. The rest we're just going to place around and let naturally grow. I'm going to look at the map we have for the server and go by that to see how good it's looking, and if I'll need to go and patch up some areas. Oh, that's a monster right there. This is looking good, guys. The trees here, I think every now and then we'll have a torch on them to light up the way, like someone's already walked here, obviously, and I think that will give it so there's less danger in here. And then if you want to try to walk through the forest to get the A to B way instead of like going through the track, that's awesome. Instead of going through the track, you can go straight through, but you'll have to fight more mobs in a confined area. So yeah, I'll be back when I've got all my trees and I'm happy with them. Okay guys, so I have all the side trees done. I've been planting random trees around. They're not grown, obviously, as you can see. The side trees look very dull, but once you picture a heap of trees here, like to the point where going this way isn't an option, I think it will start looking good. But I also want to chop some of the leaves off other trees, not in this area, maybe do it over there, and just fill the canopy so it looks very thick. But what we want to do is just every now and then on a tree we'll put a torch so that this is the better option, like we said. We don't want creepers spawning here over the other areas. Let's go here. And the further we go in, you'll notice it does start looking a lot better. I don't know why it necessarily grew like that, but it will look good once there's more trees. I need to put grass oh, look at the sneaky creeper. That's awesome. That's just like a perfect example of how it's going to work, but at nighttime it will be even better. Alright, so let's do this. One there, put one there. We don't want to overdo it because we don't want the it just to be fully lit up. We still want some dark patches that look a bit spooky. So that's why I'm kind of doing a left-right pattern on every, I think, second tree. We'll go there, there, and as you can see, we are nearing the thing where I've done trees around the shrine. Oh, that was a bit high. We're on a lower one. Wow, this tree looks really good. Those two trees are like joined. There, there, and we'll put like two more. I'm thinking there, and maybe there. And that will lead the pathway. That chest has just got our crap in it. I think I am out of bone meal. I'm not 100% sure. I'll lead it here to check out the build recording. Yeah, so I've got a heap more saplings to put down. I actually may have enough. I'm gonna make sure the forest is really dense. We have to put heaps of grass around, so I'm gonna need more bone meal that I do not believe I have. Oh, there's some bones, there's some bones. Oh, bone meal. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna even use the bone meal on purpose for the trees, because I was using it on the trees, but we really have to grow grass in this whole area because that will also add to the density. So yeah, I will be back when the forest is hopefully complete. Okay guys, so most of the island has grown. There's still a few bits that aren't dense enough in my opinion, and there's about 1/3 like in a corner that isn't as dense as I'd like, but this is the nighttime of Minecraft obviously, and I've placed the grass down so it looks very good. Some points were so dark that I couldn't actually even place the grass, so that was awesome. I've got the game on moody and I just want to walk through and show you guys. It does give a very dark look. Like here I'd like to add another tree, but oh, there's meant to be a tree growing there. There's still some trees that need to grow basically. This is the area that isn't done fully, I don't believe. There probably is saplings placed there though. We should probably actually trim this here. Just do some mid trimming. Why isn't it? Wait, oh, yeah, you gotta hold that in your hand to use it, guys. My bad. Alright, there we go. So we can walk through here. It's very dark. Monsters do walk out. I had a skeleton jockey chasing me before with like a knockback bow, and it was just kicking my ass. That would be really good to get mobs to come out of. Make like a mob spawner down there. Anyway, so we'll just keep walking through. I'll run through so it's a bit faster. But yeah, I added one of my best friends in real life onto the server. His name's Marcus, so you guys might see him on in the members live streams or in the videos. That's his username. I picked it out. It was when he used to live with me, and I was like, get that, I'm being immature. But yeah, here it is. There's spiders. I didn't even see him. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with how this is turning out. It is going all to plan. I'm happy with the path finally, so that was good. Here is a bit dodgy, but I'll get to that. This is something I can change over time, but there we go. That's how it looks. This is where I'm going to end the episode because I've spent way more time than you guys think on this. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.